Peggy 12.
Good evening, Internet. Tonight we're going to entertain you with the first live showing of Warlock 2, The Exiled, the much awaited, at least in the Paradox offices, follow-up to our previous game, Warlock, Master of the Arcane. My name is Jörgen Björklund, producer of this game, and I'm joined here by Erika, who co-produces this with me, and who also produced the first game. Warlock 2 is a pretty straightforward sequel to the first game. We've taken what we liked with the first one and made it better. So, more content, lot less bugs, prettier, better. So we're gonna go right into a multiplayer game and just walk you through it. In this game, we have a campaign that's built up of you progressing through a lot of smaller worlds towards the final one, where you meet the United One and his 4 vicars. As you can see here, we have improved the spell research from the first game. Instead of having the 5 random research slot, we now have a nice looking spell tree where you can progress and research. Steven is playing as one of the new races, the Swarts, who are dwarves, distant relatives of the dwarves of Ardania. They use rune magic and technology to their advantage. They're sturdier than the humans, and overall a nice addition to the Warlock menagerie.
I have spawned in a bad neighborhood.
Yes, Kalle has spawned in an incredibly bad neighborhood. So depending on what pocket world you start in, the starting worlds are all on basically the same level, but there are a couple of more common iterations. You could start, as I did, in more of a desert world. You could start as Steven did in an autumn world, and in very rare and unfortunate cases, you can start as Kalle did in a crystal world. All of these worlds, except for the crystal one, have basically the same level of monsters. You're pretty safe in your starting world, and depending on what configuration it has, it can boost whatever resources you want. I've been playing roughly 300 hours of Warlock 2, and it's still fun, and I don't think I've played. And it's not only because Paradox tells me to say that, it's actually true. This quest is relating to a portal. I need to open the portal to progress to another world. I have a couple of different solutions here. The trolls are blocking the bridge I want to open. I could either pay them money, which I can't because I don't have enough. I could give them some illusory gold, which I could if I had enough mana. And the only options I have right now is to ignore this quest for a while or try to shoo off the trolls. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And of course, the trolls don't appreciate that, so now I have to fight them. For those of you who are familiar with the first game, you can see that there are indeed similarities, and we wanted to keep everything we liked from the first game, and among that is the visual style. It's very cozy for a fantasy game. It feels very inviting, so we wanted to keep that. There is no true simultaneous turn-based, since that would screw with a lot of how the game is built. But you can manage your empire and manage your research, and to some extent look at what your troops are doing. But you cannot do troop movements, you cannot do attacks, and you cannot throw spells during the opponent's turn.
Did you know what's better than 1 dragon? 2
dragons.
Oh, hold on. Let me take a look at that, shall we? Oh, look. There's 2 dragons.
And as you can see, once she converted the city to a special city, it changed the graphics of it. She got cool walls there. And this city will not grow past these 9 hex. Is it 9 hexes? No, it's 7 hexes. Sorry. I can't count today either. It will not grow larger than that, but as it levels up, its attacks will be deadlier and it will be much more resilient. So these are good, like, stronghold points at the edges of your empire. I will be able to show you how it works. And it only took me about an hour.
I was so close to building a boat.
And the thing is, after you did that, you would still need to fight the trolls.
That's true. But then we can make both copies.
My turn again.
Alright, here we go.
Oh. It's hunt time. This is one of the new quests, but not now. We have more important things to do. Look at the minimap. There I am. I am in my world. I can see no other. My units going through the portal. Yes, I want to send my units into the portal. I have learned to use the connecting bridges. As you can see, there's now a line between my starting world, Brightburn, and the snowy wastes, the ice world. A whole new world for me to explore with my warriors in the frozen forests. We managed to go through one portal on 4 players, where one of us died in an hour. Next time, we're playing on easy.
War. A wise man said it never changes, but he's dead, eaten by a dragon in war. I've seen things out there, horrible things. Rats the size of wolves. Wolves the size of cities. Cities shaped like wolves. And turtles so big they make the wolf cities look like rats. But that's war. Turtle war. All of these frightening and strange monsters can be defeated on your path from exile. So long as you've got one important thing. Really big fireball. Very useful spell, Fireball. Warlock 2, the Exiled. More monsters, more spells, pure ecstasy.